Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My question is for the Minister of Finance. We were so proud to release our government's first economic outlook and fiscal review last week. In reading through the fall economic statement, it's clear we've turned the page on 15 years of Liberal fiscal mismanagement. Last Thursday, Mr. Speaker, our government proved that help is on the way. Help for over 1.1 million low-income Ontarians, help for our job creators, and help for our next generation. Could the minister please explain the progress our government has made in fixing 15 years of Liberal mismanagement?
The Minister of Finance.
Thank you, Speaker, and thank you to the member from Northumberland, Peterborough South, for the question. During our government's first few weeks in office, we have taken immediate steps to tackle the $15 billion structural deficit left behind by that Liberal government. Thanks to the hard work and dedication of everyone in our government, we have already found $3.2 billion in savings. As a result, thank you to the President of the Treasury Board for the great efforts on that. And as a result, we are able to deliver $2.7 billion in immediate relief for Ontario individuals, families and businesses. That's $2.7 billion putting back into the pockets of the people right across Ontario. Speaker, there's still a long road ahead, but we have already made great progress. After 15 years, the people of Ontario are finally getting the relief they deserve, and a government that is working for the people. Yes.
Supplementary.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and thank you, Minister, for that excellent response. Thank you for showing the youth here present that fiscal responsibility matters. Thank you for setting an important lesson in saving. Thank you for your swift action in tackling our deficit. For the benefit of everyone here, Mr. Speaker, and to use an appropriate common analogy, it would take Drake over 2,000 years to pay off our debt. None of the young students here who've even started working yet, none of them deserve to owe $22,000 in debt already, and they haven't even got a job yet, Mr. Speaker. Minister, thank you for your work in getting this province's finances in order. Can you please describe for us the road ahead?
Minister.
Thank you, Speaker. Last week's fall economic statement was just the start of much more work to come. It is our duty to continue to strengthen our financial position. We simply cannot let the unsustainable practices of that Liberal government continue. Ontario remains the most indebted province or state on the entire planet.
Order.
In 2018, we will pay $12.5 billion of interest on debt left behind by the Liberals. Speaker, that's $1 billion a month, and as you heard earlier, since we've been in question period this morning, that's $1.4 million in interest just in this last hour. This cannot continue. This puts the sustainability of our key services and our programs at risk. We must do things differently. We are committed to making changes today so that our government can continue to serve the hardworking people of Ontario for generations.